What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video from MUGEN.forEVO. So in this video here, we're going to cover the new changes to Nemesis, and we're going to split the video into a second part and do the changes for Mr. X, since they're both technically kind of the same character. They're just kind of walking tyrants, except for Mr. X is pure armor, Nemesis doesn't, because with all the tools I gave him, he'd be kind of busted. So let's go ahead and take a look down. First off, giving credits to the author. Let me see the name. Agenda Mr. X is Mr. Jiang, and Nemesis author is Jose Cuervo. Okay. So adjusted, the most of the adjustments I gave him is a couple new special attacks, and adjusted his launcher style to be more like current Marvel vs. Capcom style, and he's just better normals and stuff. So let's go ahead and cover them. Jab is a little bit faster, has a bigger hitbox. Medium kick still pretty good, doesn't push back as far as it used to. Heavy punch is now does a heavy wall bounce, so he can now combo that into, if you now press quarter circle back punches, he now has these moves. He had them before, but they were DP back motions, and some of them were a little confusing to use as in combos, so I made it easier by making them quarter circle backs. So a new combo he now can do. This is specifically quote close to the corner, very screen specific, but he can do this. Sorry. God damn it, I missed timing it. There we go, sorry about that. Alright, and going now into his, he's a 6-button stand character, 4 buttons in the air, no buttons on the ground. Well, no crouch kicks. His crouch light punch is this slow kick he had before. Crouching medium is this. And crouching heavy punch now lunges further than it used to. It's a little bit slower, has a larger hitbox going forward, and knocks the opponent down. I made it slower so it couldn't be spammable. So not to keep it safe, because he has 2 new command grab options I'll show you later. Okay. So now he has, as far as his extra buttons, stand light kick is now this quick poke. Stand medium punch is now, I'm starting stand light kick, medium kick is now the launcher button, and he now has it from hold up. He has the air Marvel combo style. So you got V, you can do that into his super. Let's see if I can try it. I think it's down forward, Z or something. Okay. I'm going to need to buff that to make that faster, and it can OTG so it can feel more like Marvel 3, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to make that an adjustment after the video, so you guys can have it post video. He also has a roll. Cuervo gave him this. I didn't, because I know Cuervo mostly focuses on KOF style characters. So he gave Nemesis that. I gave Nemesis the parry system, so you press forward when walking forward through attacks like Third Strike. He has a double jump, which helps with his zoning. Speaking of zoning, he now has his rocket from before now has a lower velocity, so the missile shoots instead of just straight out the cannon, it shoots lower, so he can outzone and trade. So it looks much better, and he can trade with zoning spammers, because the fireball used to go over opponents' heads, so smaller characters could just walk under it and fuck them up. I think that's an issue he also had in Marvel 3. Anyway, let's look into the new special attacks. And of course, he still has, what is he? He still has these. He still has all this stuff, so I just want to make sure I didn't leave that out. So he now has Kusarigeto's hands. So you can mix that as quarter circle forward C. You can mix it into that. You can mix it into tackle shoulder, and then keep the opponent going. So it's a move I gave him to counter constant brutal zoning from faster characters than him, so it's a way for him to keep the playing field in his favor if he needs it. Also, the double jump zoning also helps too. I've also adjusted his forward medium kick now is the tentacle punch attack, but now it has 3 extra hit attacks to it, and the tentacles are out longer, so the animation looks more complete. So that's a new thing he has. So the hands, and now let's show off his 2 new command grabs. Alright, so command grab. Let me see if he has does he have a regular throw? Yeah, okay. Make sure he had a throw. So you can break throws if you need. Alright, so quarter circle forward and heavy punch. Holds you up, kicks you across the screen. It's a good way to level the playing field if people get too close, and can set up his zoning and Kusarigeto hand trap again. The Kusarigeto move is also, you have to block it low. It's not unblockable. This here, you have to block it low. And then now if you press down, down, and heavy kick, it does the diamond air slap grab. Picks you up, slams you to the side. It just looks funny because some characters don't really react to it like that, but that's what it does. And it is a grab in the air, so you can do it for like and let's see. Oh, and I forgot to mention his new stand heavy kick. He has this shoulder check move. It's just a good shoulder check I gave him. Okay. And I think that's about it next to his new super move. Now this new super move is a bit risky because you have to, it's full meter, and you have to be directly next to your opponent, but it's a command grab. It does a decent amount of damage, and it puts the opponent in a stun state so that they can be launched for a full combo. It's risky, and it's crazy because it takes your meter, because you also, I thought I gave him meter for that move. Okay, but yeah, there's no meter for it. Okay, no. Thought it was meter for that move. Anyway, but there is meter for this move. So it's quarter circle forward 2 times heavy punch. So what he does is he chokes you with the tentacle.
Fatality.
Leaving a launch opportunity.
Fatality.
Oh, so that takes half your meter. Okay, I thought it took full. But it takes enough to be a risk, so. Anyway, that is his changes, because I just need to go back and buff the rocket thing so he can use that as a super. I need to make the starter faster so he can have it as an OTG for his combos. So that is Nemesis' side, and now we will go ahead and get into Mr. X's changes, which aren't really too many.
You cannot escape from death. Get ready. Begin.
Okay, so now going into Mr. X's changes from author Mr. Jiang. He's pretty much the same the way he was, but I altered a lot of things so he plays a little more smoother, and only gave him a few extra new changes, because I didn't feel he needed too many other options. Okay, so he no longer has quarter circle forward punch attacks for his lunges. He now has one of them as a stand light kick attack. So you press stand light kick, he gets the main lunge. He had 3 of these before, which all kind of did the same damage in the same distance. So I turned it into one, which now creates new opportunities to press different button routes, and he gets different effect attacks like this. Okay, so now those are pretty good. And I'm gonna put geese on block real quick. This right here comes in really handy as a pressure strike. So to force your opponent to guess constantly. No meter, it just lunges forward. It also puts him in distance. So if your opponent's guessing one and you delay it, he has a new command grab option. So you press quarter circle forward, and now both command grab options, well, he has this one. So those are ones he already had, so he can do like, he already had those before, but he now has two new ones that cost a little bit of meter. So you press quarter circle forward, and I should have made it 2 times, but for some reason it wouldn't activate, and sometimes input reading problems are a pain in the ass. So quarter circle forward 1 time and press X. He does like this choke, and he can get a launch from it, so it's pretty good. I need to lower the velocity so it looks like he's actually choking the opponent themselves, so I'll buff that before I release him. And then the other one is he has the okay, there it is. I forgot his one button. Okay, so let's take off the guard all. Okay, now if you press quarter circle forward and Y, he now has the Jason command throw. Jason walks with you as he does this, so that's why it looks so funny on him. He doesn't have a walking animation with this sprite, but it still looks cool, so. Okay. And now this move here, the lunging shoulder, has now has an extended hitbox and moves further than it used to. Yeah. Much further than it used to, okay. I also made an upper body hitbox on this, so it seems more similar to Maxima, where he has upper body armor and extended hitboxes. Alright. Let's see if I can, okay. This is a new change I gave him as well. He now has active hitboxes for every step of his leap. So he has new combo opportunities from it and new OTG opportunities. So this has an upper body hitbox. So if your opponent's jumping in, he can anti-air with this move, as well as he has the air command grab option too, but this is a secondary option. So let's have the opponent jump. And a new buff I gave him is his stand like punch, which is a kick, now has an OTG property, so it can now be a stomp to pick up the opponent. Like that, I'm sorry. Don't think I gave him anything else. I was thinking about other kind of command grabs to give him, but I think he's already pretty strong because this alone and the command grab set of options he already has, anything more he would have been a little too cheap. Because this is really good. He gets a stomp option from it. This move also now, actually no, that move launched before, so I can't say that. This move here. This move here. But it does make for new opportunities. Let me see if I can get that combo. So now he has that option. And that option. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I gave him. So, okay. And of course that new portrait you saw in the background. So there we go. That is Mr. X and Nemesis's changes. And this is just a change video. The match video is in a separate one. So hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching as always. Subscribe and like for more MUGEN content on the way.